There is no place in Scripture called Israel. The land promised by Yah to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is called Canaan. Yah says in Genesis 15, verse 18, "I will give this land to your descendants, from the river of Egypt to the great river, the Euphrates." It is described in Exodus 3, verse 8 as a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Later, the prophets call parts of it the land of Judah or the mountains of Israel. But the land itself is never named Israel. The name Israel was first given to Jacob after he wrestled with an angel in Genesis 32, verse 28. "Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel, for you have struggled with Elohim and with men and have prevailed." From him, the name became Israel, the people, the covenant nation, the remnant Yah calls out. The land itself belongs to Yah. Leviticus 25, verse 23, "The land shall not be sold permanently, for the land is mine, for you are strangers and sojourners with me." And Deuteronomy 26, verse 18, "I have declared this day that you are my people, and I will be your God." Yah calls it his land, giving it to his people as inheritance, but always under his authority. The borders of this land are clearly defined, from the river of Egypt to the great river, and every place the people set foot shall be theirs. Deuteronomy 11, verse 24, "Every place on which the sole of your foot treads shall be yours. Your territory shall be from the wilderness to the Lebanon, and from the river Euphrates, to the western sea." The word Canaan itself carries deep meaning. Its name, Canaan, means lowland or to be humble, and it's a place of testing. It is a land that must be taken by striving and obedience to Yah, not passively receiving it. Deuteronomy 1, verses 7 through 8. "See, I have set the land before you. Go in and take possession of the land Yah swore to your fathers." He commands them clearly in Numbers 33, verses 50 through 56. "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when you have crossed the Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land before you. You shall dispossess them and dwell in the land. For I have given you the land to possess it, that you may inherit it as I promised to your fathers. And you shall divide it by lot as an inheritance for yourselves, and for the strangers who live among you, who shall be with you as a permanent resident." Taking the land as an inheritance is a challenge requiring faith in Yah, courage, and obedience. Today, the remnant is called to reclaim the inheritance, walk in covenant obedience, and overcome those who have stolen it. In a prophetic context, the river of Egypt can be seen as the Mississippi River in the western United States. Its name literally means Great River. The Great River, marking the eastern boundary, can be seen as the Potomac River, whose name means a gathering or trading place, highlighting a boundary and a center of activity. As a gathering place for trade, the Potomac also fits the description of a land flowing with milk and honey, a place of blessing, provision, and sustenance for Yah's people in the last days. Together, these rivers frame the covenant land Yah calls his, showing that his promises are alive and active across the land he has prepared. As I was researching for this video about the land, Yah put a song in my head and I started humming it. The song, "This Land is Your Land." And the lyrics say, "As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me." The second verse gets even more interesting and telling. "When the sun came shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dark clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting, 'This land was made for you and me.'" What fog was lifting? The fog of forgetting who we are as a people, the remnant, the Hebrew Israelites. Those lyrics remind me of Isaiah 40, verse 3 through 4. A voice cries in the wilderness, "Prepare the way of Yah, make straight in the desert a highway for our Elohim. Every valley shall be lifted up, and every mountain and hill be made low, and uneven ground shall become level, and the rough places a plain." And the dark clouds rolling reminds me of Yah's cloud that guided the Hebrew Israelites. And the voice that was chanting is Yah calling the remnant to prepare the highway, leave idolatry, and return to covenant, and inherit the land. The ribbon of highway shows the narrow, prepared path through the wilderness, while the golden valley shows the place of blessing, milk, and honey, the inheritance. Canaan is not merely soil. It is the land Yah has chosen to witness His covenant. It bears testimony to His promises and the people He calls Israel. Yah's land will cry out as a witness to the covenant. Deuteronomy 30, verse 20. Love Yah your Elohim, walk in His ways, and keep His commands, statutes, and laws. Then you will live and increase, and Yah will bless the land He swore to your fathers to give you. The covenant name Israel belongs to the remnant wherever they go, while the land remains Yah's witness, a living testimony of His promise.